When it comes to the beat, ain't nobody coming for me. I don't like anything that I've been through. Thank the Lord, He brought me through.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Urban Binge, the only, the one, the only. Now today we are going to talk about how that Walls group, Darrel Walls, been fondling with them peens.
I love them. They can sing, but yeah.
You got a friend in
First of all,
You got a friend in me. Oh, you got a friend in me. Oh, yeah.
let's talk about the fact that they can blow.
I can get you down, turn that frown around. You got a friend in me. Yeah.
Okay, there have been many nights and many days where I've been going through some things, and Darrel Walls has been the one where I have resorted to, right? I have a whole playlist full of Darrel Walls, praise and worship.
I don't deserve anything you do for me. Oh, if I had $10,000, it wouldn't be enough to say thank you. But Lord, with the one I got, I said, Lord, with the one I got, you can count on me to give you all you deserve. I'll give you all you deserve. I will bless the Lord at all times, and His praise.
So yesterday we were watching Larry, and it was just like out of nowhere he came up with this video about.
Okay, let me catch y'all up about what's going on. But I just need to talk this for a little bit because I think it needs to be said, and I want to get out here before it gets very viral. It's already been passed around between Naughty Dot and everybody. The reality is it was posted on IG. What was posted? Well, more video of Darrel Walls. Before I get into that, hello, my name is Larry D. Reed, and I am the host of Larry Reed Live.
Footage of Darrel kissing a man. It was just, it kind of made me immediately feel like I wanted to do a video, only because there are too many gay people in the church, gay gospel singers, prominent gay gospel singers who are married to women but are attracted to same sex, or married to the opposite sex but attracted to the same sex, whether that's women or men. But I mostly know of men. And so a lot of gay men may be making a big deal and not know how to express it. I think the main thing that we're feeling is there are a lot of gay guys out here dealing with this homosexuality thing and being told that we may go to hell or that God is not pleased with it. So to have a gay gospel singer who loves the Lord, who knows how to worship and lead people out of darkness, come out and say, you know what, I'm gay,
or demonstrate such behavior.
Right, I'm gay, and I love the Lord, and God has blessed me, and God is here with me. It's not many people like that. You know, you can't even find Darrel Walls being booked at Tabernacle. Tabernacle is one of the most well-known gay churches
he's not going to
in the United States.
Tabernacle.
But that's what I'm saying. That's not fair. He should be getting booked at Tabernacle. As B.SLADE, Carlton Pearson, people like Larry Reed, they should book people like that.
Ooh,
even if they
Larry not gay now.
Larry is. Okay.
Stop it.
No, wait. I'm not gonna
gay.
say Larry gay. Larry, I love Larry.
Gay.
I'm Aquarius. Larry's Aquarius. Larry,
he had some gay experience.
Larry is very feminine. He's had some gay experience. Okay, we're not gonna say he gay, but I do think that the right booty hole bent over in front of Larry.
Larry said
may
himself
put his
that
peen in that
he
booty
might-
hole.
Right, his peen. He said that he ain't gonna suck nobody peen unless they suck his first.
You suck mine, I may suck yours a little bit.
Now they have to be judged by, well, what you like now? Since you had a peen forced in your mouth, Larry Reid, do you still like putting peens in your mouth? The only way that I would get to doing that, you had to suck mine first. You suck mine first and over, then I might. Let me quit. Let me let me not even touch that. But if you suck mine, I might suck yours. All right, but anyway.
Bruh.
But my whole thing is, I just feel like, you know, it don't take away from your anointing. You know what I'm saying?
No, never.
In the past, Larry Reid has broken some news about Darrel. I think like his head was in a guy's lap, or a guy's head was in his lap in a restaurant at McDonald's. Don't quote me. Allegedly, okay? Allegedly.
And remember that the initial video, not the one that I shared in Patreon, that was the second video, but the initial video was actually shared on Instagram. And that was over a year ago.
And then at that time,
Well,
his
this
father,
ain't no allegedly. This was his face in the video.
What, the video we talking about?
But you know what?
That we
Like
coming
when you
here today.
said, even though I know what my eyes saw, I would say allegedly.
But I'll say allegedly, even though I know what my eyes saw.
Allegedly.
Right. But I feel like his dad, he basically defamed his own son, because what you did was you called Larry Reid
To
about
curse him out about calling him gay.
about calling your
inferring
son
about
gay,
that.
and now your son has outed himself by trusting someone. Let me say this: Darrel comes from a big family. His family is 8 people. Okay, his mama. I think his mama birthed all 8 of them.
All of
I
them.
believe so,
All of them.
if I'm not mistaken.
30 cubits high. It's gonna rain for 40 days. I want to stand the test, y'all. Well, God told Noah. He told him to build. Just to build it. 30 cubits high.
But the crazy part is, Alec give me that he has like struggled with homosexuality, or he is struggling with homosexuality. That's what Alec give me. And then
Birds of a
Aja
feather
give
flock
me that
together.
she'll a stud in a heartbeat. I'm just keeping it real. And so Juanita Bynum said this before about the spirits in the church. If
Juanita
you're-
Bynum also said she ate some cool cat before too.
I think she did
Or
say
she
that,
with
allegedly.
some. Alleged.
I believe so. I don't want to say that we can't find the clip, but I
We're gonna
believe she
try.
did say that.
Well, I think you and Wanda both know that I've been there and had those same feelings. Like, you know, I took full responsibility in every area, because every choice that I made, you know, nobody put a gun to my head. These were my choices. That's right. You know, I'm not embarrassed about my conversions, and that's why I'm not insecure about being around people who have issues and struggles, because I've been there. I've done it all. You know, I've did the drugs. I've been with men. I've been with women. And all of it comes out. And
Are you
until
serious?
every bit of it, that's my life. I attracted after my own kind.
Darrel mom give me that she is very pantsuit every day. Okay.
Right.
She give me that she pantsuit,
She
armor
wears the
barrel,
pants in the relationship.
armor barrel security for the bishop. I go to Bishop Long Church, and his security guard, he had 1 female security. And Dominique, my cousin, couldn't stand her. She stood there like a robot. She was so beautiful, but she was like this with a strong face. Never cracked. And looked around the church slowly throughout the sermon.
Girl, you supposed to be
With her
security, not
hand like
surveillance
this.
cameras. We ain't got time.
Man, she used to have on a suit with a gun right here. She used to look so. My mama
Not
liked
a
her a
gat.
lot. Yeah, she was like a damn FBI agent, and she was Bishop Long's security guard. Anybody know who I'm talking about? Y'all know who I'm talking about. She was the only one, but that's what Darrel and Mama give me. She give me pantsuit every day. I bust a cap in your ass and go to church tomorrow. Type of lady.
Right.
She give me that, you know, she probably do some freaky deaky shit in the bed. But understand that it comes from the
Allegedly.
top. Okay, so let me tell you my story. I have always felt like I've been gay since I can remember.
Ditto.
And my mom has always been against it. She's always bashed me and whooped me, tried to beat it out of me and said foul things to me.
Get your ass out of that car! Get up! Mom! Get your mom! That's not what you mean! Shut up! What do you mean it's not what I say? You still gonna try to see him? You don't get in that house! Get in that house! You will not be out here with that sickness! Act like no damn freak! So now we know. Now we know why we're being punished. Chrissy is the price we pay for your sin. For your sin and your weakness, Randy. How could you be so selfish? And you know the Lord is watching us. You know we're being tested. I'm ashamed of you, Randy. Before God, you have shamed us. Mom, I'm sorry. Don't you do that. Don't you tell me you're sorry when you're not. When you standing there, still stinking of him. Wondering if he's thinking of you. And thinking of him. Trying to figure out when you're going to see him next. Aren't you? Yes. You disgust me. Fucking punk!
Just, y'all know, y'all, I ain't gotta go through. A lot of gay boys already know we ain't gotta go through it. Y'all know how I go. So now I go off. She sends me off to programs and all this stuff. And while I'm in the midst of all of that, my mom is developing a relationship with a woman. And so I get out of juvenile, I get off probation, and I'm back home with my family. My mom now moved from Atlanta to Savannah, and she's with a woman. So,
And
I'm a deep person, and I love the Lord. And
I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. This is not my story. So this is, I'm saying that because people have their own lineage of how they have come into being gay,
right,
transgender, or whatever the case may be. I've never been molested. That never has happened to me or anything like that. I was an undercover gay.
And his mama or daddy don't give gay.
Right.
Because his mama love men.
Right.
And she don't act like a man or nothing. She acts like a female. He met my mama. My mama.
Yeah, she's very tomboyish. I'll say she wear hats and
jeans, Jordans,
not like long weave or nothing like that. No. Barely braids or anything.
No makeup, no nails.
Right.
My mama don't do nails, makeup, hair, weave, none of that shit.
Yes.
Skull cap though. My mama love her cap. But she's always been with women growing up. Never a man.
Been closer to women.
She's always been with a man, never a woman. I'm sorry. We've never seen her with a woman. But to get out and just to see my mom dating a woman, it just began to make me go deeper. You know, I'm a deep person. I love to study stuff like not just this Bible. I like to go past the Bible. I like History Channel stuff about men.
We have books
all of that,
on the psychology of sex.
Right, exactly.
Stuff like that.
Because when you think
you need
deeper,
to be a well-rounded type of thinker.
You can't be on the surface because life ain't playing around with people. You gotta know shit. You gotta be deep in shit. And just to let everybody know, we do have a medical marijuana license. We actually use medical marijuana. We ain't posted a video about that yet. His hand is damaged badly.
So you can get it.
Oh. Oh my God.
This can't really tell. We'll have to check it another.
Oh God.
But basically, my mom is with a woman, and it just make me think it's a spirit. You know, I'm not saying that it's wrong because we'll go into that in a minute, but I'm not saying that it's wrong. I'm saying that it's hereditary. It's possible that being attracted to the same sex.
It can be hereditary. It's sometimes, most often, it's not than it is, but hereditary or genealogy-based homosexuality or bisexuality is a thing.
A new study found there is no single gene that can determine a person's sexual orientation. The Science published what is being considered the largest genetic study on sexual behavior. Research concluded that a person's sexual orientation is shaped by a mix of genetics and environmental factors, as opposed to having a single gay gene.
And it goes back to when people used to say twins run in my family.
Right.
You know, so gay runs in your family. If you've ever thought about it, my cousin Steve is gay. And a few other people in my family are gay.
Right.
But it just shows that.
And with me too. With me too. You know, like people that I can't name who I know are undercover in my family.
And
I
people like your cousin Quavis, who we knew,
who I always knew was gay, and now he's finally
come out the
closet as gay.
But you know how that is.
Right.
They used to call me gay.
Exactly.
Half my life.
But and then it's a spirit that's in the church that causes boys to be molested by other men, because I was molested by a guy in the church, in my grandma Ruby church, back in Atlanta. By a guy who used to take me to use the bathroom. If I ever had to use the bathroom, he would take me. He would be the one that my grandma would turn to ask him to take me to the bathroom.
Physically.
And he would touch me, right, and just do little stuff like hunch me, put his private on my butt. Not penetrate me, but I know he was hunching me with his private. And I had to be like 4 or 5. And he was at least 20. At least 20, had to be 19, 20. And I it's crazy how tragedy you remember, but I can't remember other things that might have happened. I remember my grandma beating me at the age, and my mama, she remembers, and she's surprised that I can remember something at 2 years old or 3. She's surprised because she like, yeah, your thumb, my grandma whooped me so bad, my nail was hanging off. And I remember that. And it's crazy how you can remember certain things, but not everything.
Right. I remember certain things too. And my mama has been like, where is that coming from that you know this much? But I was like, I don't know where we was going, but I just know that I can remember my mama's outfits and certain things. And like, even when we, like I told you before, when we got robbed, I can remember everything that we had on, everything that happened that day, that whole week. But after that, it was all a blur. But I do think that trauma plays a big part in sexuality as well. Some people feel like when they're introduced to something at a very young age and it feels good, that they're just gonna keep going with that. They don't. You're impressionable at a very young age. So even you know, I'm sorry, I don't know if you want to talk, but you've even been molested by a woman, correct?
Right. Yeah, I have.
So
at a young age, she used to make us suck her titties. Titties! And all that kind of stuff. I really haven't expressed that to my mama, but I remember like it was yesterday. Yeah, she did. She used to do that. She loved making us suck her titties. Titties! She making us finger her. I never ate her pussy because it was hairy. And I was a baby. Little boy, I ain't know nothing about a pussy having hair all over it.
Of course, but you've only seen bare genitals.
Right, but my brother on my daddy's side, I think I remember him eating it. But she used to just make us do that, like suck her thumb and play with her ear and make us do that. Like, or play with our ear and make us just sit there and suck her titties. Then when my mama comes, she's like, that's crazy that he reminded me of that. I ain't never really thought about that.
That's molestation.
But I do remember that. Yeah, that used to happen.
So that can influence a person's sexuality in a way that is valid. But I've just always tried to voice my situation to people.
I was raped around that, but she was more consistent.
Right.
She was spending the night a lot.
Exactly.
A lot. He was so after he raped me, he left. And he wasn't around anymore.
And that wasn't a pleasurable experience anyway.
No.
So when you are exposed to things that are more pleasurable than things that are not, rape is different than molestation. Molestation can be pleasurable.
Right. That's something we're going to talk about. Let us save that for part 2. Because me being raped, it's crazy because the person who did it was attractive. And I was a young gay guy, a little boy, 6 years old. 7 years old, and I knew that he was growner than me and attracted to me. I just didn't know that he was gonna go so far as to pin me down and do that. But we'll talk about that in a whole nother video. Hopefully you guys want to hear it. Maybe it'll help somebody.
And I want to say that people do not always think so, but this is just real. Some people have a spirit of beauty or attraction that is pinned on them. And when you're a child and men, women are weak to certain things like that, and they see that in you, right, or even that they have it inside of themselves, that they are insecure, that they feel that they need to go and seek it from somebody who is more willing to give it to them than the people that reject them on the streets. So if you can force somebody to do it or coerce somebody to do it, then that's better than the people that are always telling you no. I'm sure at some point you feel that it's normal. If it happens so often, that you start to feel that the molestation is it's just normal. Right. And we don't want to get too far off track, but anyways, keep going.
That's just a little piece, but so you guys see that not always does something have to happen to you in your life for you to feel like you are homosexual. Because me, I was physically touched over and over again, and he was not. He was actually given a girl baby shower as if he was going to be born as a girl, and was actually born as a boy. They threw a whole girl baby shower, but he's never been raped, overpowered, or anything like that made him feel this way.
I honestly, the only experience that I've ever had, and I told you this, that I felt like I was, when I said no and they kept saying yes, it wasn't that bad. Honestly, I was having sex with a guy and he began to penetrate me in a way that was very forceful or hard, and I just was not used to. But you
felt gay before that,
right? I allowed him to have sex with me. It was just that I started to feel some discomfort. I wouldn't even say that it was complete pain or controlling behavior, but I just wanted him to stop right now and let me reposition myself or something. And he just kept going to right. So that's the only
ejaculated.
Right. It wasn't bad. For me, it was after I was done, I was like, oh shit, no, I don't want that no more. You doing too much. But it wasn't like, oh my God, for me, type of experience where I felt like I was being raped. But I guess, like my mama always said, no mean no. If you say no in the middle of saying yes, that means get the fuck up off me. Right. So, I mean, I don't say it was forceful. It wasn't forced.
So I really don't know what's going on with that whole family. I don't know if Aja gonna come out eventually as gay, and if
well, they said they got a video
Alec
of
gonna
her,
come out. It'll be nice if Alec came out as bisexual, because he fine as hell. I think Alec is much better than Darrel.
He is fine.
Alec, make an OnlyFans. Making OnlyFans.
Right, because they ain't doing no more Walls group stuff. They said
making OnlyFans.
He posted a post and said that it was he said EMD, but I think he meant END. Somebody commented under it that I hope they don't stop making music because I really like them. And he said, well, we'll be back for the 20 plus reunion, meaning 20 plus year reunion.
Yeah, he did say that. But I didn't even finish telling him. So basically, Darrel was seen kissing his boo. Everybody probably have already heard it. Darrel was seen kissing his boo. He went on Instagram Live. He looked back at the guy like he was super in love with him and kissed him dead in the mouth. The boy actually sucked his lip. You can hear one of them. Somebody sucked somebody's lip. But that's how we kiss. I mean, when you're super in love, that's what you do. It was
passionate. It wasn't
right. And the crazy part is so many people are now trying to bash him. And I don't like that. Don't try to bash him, because people don't understand. B.SLADE, he was gay the whole time he was with that woman, Yvette Williams. Okay.
Well, he doesn't say. He says he's bisexual.
Okay, he's bisexual. But still, he was attracted to men, and he still wanted to be feminine.
He
still
led
wanted
her on to believe that he was only in the whole world.
Or maybe not, allegedly, because we don't know. Yvette might have known that
we
he
don't
was
know if she
bisexual.
know or not, honestly. But
I mean, look,
this
is how
business.
I feel.
It's his business. We're not trying to shade or none of that. No,
like Juanita Bynum said, birds of a feather flock together is basically what she said. And Yvette...
So you trying to say she might have known?
No, Yvette be on Larry Reid thing. Larry Reid has dealt with men, but
so
say
you
she
feel
don't like
the
men.
effeminate thing.
So that's why she always on Larry Reid. Larry Reid probably haven't noticed that yet. But a lot of the women who are subscribed to his page are women who don't mind dating a gay man or a man who willing to cross the line and go there.
Nah.
That's because he attracts women like that. You get what I'm saying? My mama come off a little gullible, like, nah, he ain't gay. But I don't know. My mama ain't said that.
Child, Larry Reid's line
My
is
mama
more
love
like a
Larry
turning
Reid.
lane. He jump in and jump out.
Right. I think he does. I think he does. But I mean, I love Larry Reid to death. I'm just saying, I wish people wouldn't make such a big deal about this. Okay,
it ain't no big deal to me.
I have my Bible here.
It's not a big deal to me.
And I was reading in the past, when I was reading my Bible during this COVID thing, I came across King Saul and David's story, right? And so David, y'all remember, if y'all want to go read it, go back and read it. I don't even know what verse that was or where it was in the Bible. But anyway, David was getting a lot of praise for the stuff he was doing. You know, they was praising him in the town and the land. They were worshiping him. They were throwing him up. Woo! Woo! You winning, you winning, you winning. But Saul didn't like that. And Saul took him in the house, jacked his ass up, hemmed him up against the wall, and was jealous. Like, these people love you over me. I love you.
Listen, this is the Medea version of the Bible story.
Would you teach me?
Whew. I guess I can try. You know who you remind me of right now? Peter in the Bible. Peter was one of the 12 disciplines. And they were on a boat out on the Isle of the Greek Atlantic Ocean. When they was on this boat, the storm rose up. Just in the nick of time. This is what I'm talking about. When you think you ain't gonna make it, just in the nick of time, something happened. Noah came up in the arch, St. Louis Arch, and he pulled right up beside him. And he got on there, he said, ooh, thank you for saving me. Peter, Noah said, no problem, man, cool, what's up, fool? And you know who was on there? Eve.
Eve?
But Noah had turned the arch into a cruise ship. When the 12 disciplines, they got really, really worried and upset. They said, oh, Lord, what we gonna do? Just worried, and Jaws was coming, and all them, Steve Spielberg had did that Jaws thing, and all them was around him, he was worried. You know what happened?
What?
And they saw something coming to him on the water, looked like a ghost. But it wasn't a ghost, it was Jesus. And Peter said, Jesus, if that's you, let me come out there. So Peter was walking on the water.
He was walking on water.
On the water, he was walking on the water toward Jesus. He got distracted. No, you know why? Jonah passed by in the belly of the whale, and he looked down here at that whale, free willy with Jonah inside the belly. And so he started to sink. He said, Jesus, Jesus, help me, Jesus. Jesus said, I can't, I gotta go to Calvary, I'm late. But don't worry, I'm gonna send you a comforter. When the comforter comes, you're gonna be all right. So he's swimming. He trying to swim.
That don't sound right.
Huh?
That don't sound right. That's not how Mama Rose used to do.
You ain't feeling? You don't feel the anointing?
No. My grandma Rose used to tell to pray about it.
Honey, I don't know nothing about praying, but all praying is talking to God, having a conversation with him. And at the end of your conversation, you say the name of Jesus. That's your stamp. That'll get it up there to him. You know the number?
No, the what?
To call it. They say Jesus on the main line. I don't know. Sit back. Okay. Fire ahead. Father, I stretch my hand. God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. God of Shadrach, Meshach, and the billy goat on the mountaintop in Ethiopia. Of Mary, J. Block.
Listen, no, seriously. I love you. How I'm jealous that they love you the way I love you. I love you more. You know, and he was upset that they were loving him and uplifting him. So he set out to kill David. King Saul's son was who? Who was Saul's son? What's his name? I forgot his son's name. Was it Jonathan? David and Jonathan? I don't know. But he told him, go out here in the field. I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna let you know. He said, let me know if your daddy really hate me. If your daddy really hate me, I'm going back to my town. I think Gilead or something. If your dad hate me, I'm going back to my town and I'm gonna leave it alone. But if your dad don't seek to kill me, then I'll stay with you. Man, Buddy brought up David at the dinner table to his daddy, King Saul. King Saul took that sword across the table to his neck and told him, you betraying me because I know you done chose him over us. If I find out you still dealing with him, I'm killing you and him. Period. Okay?
Listen, let's say gay.
He went out there. Saul's son went out there and told David the next morning, you gotta go. You gotta go back to your town because he said he killing you and me. I'm not losing my life. My dad ain't finna kill me for loving you. And they shared a passionate kiss.
Well, he must not have been loved too much then. Hell.
They shared a passionate kiss, and it said David cried more than King Saul's son, whatever his name was. David cried more as he was leaving. They didn't even want to leave each other. They was looking back at each other like this. Give me your fingers. Like Sealy them, they ain't want to let go. Look. No, don't let it go. Don't let it go.
Not Sealy.
You know how they was? Remember they was separating them from each other?
Get up, my man!
Right.
Jay thinks Buddy is handsome. I don't think he's handsome. I mean, he's handsome. He's not all that though. He's not somebody I would pursue.
No.
He's not somebody I would pursue. Alec is somebody I would pursue. I mean, somebody that looks like Alec.
You talking about Darrel?
No, I'm talking about Darrel's boyfriend.
Yeah, no.
The guy's extra tall too. He's really tall over Darrel. But all I'm saying is there is same-sex attraction in the Bible, guys. So y'all need to go back and read about
I don't think that was
Samuel.
the issue. I think that the penetration, the sodomy, and the
exactly, and that's what it was. Wow, I read all of this. 1 Samuel. What is that? What does that mean? 1 Samuel 2 and 3. What does that mean?
Verse 2 and 3.
No, chapter 2 and 3.
That's
okay,
1 Samuel, yeah.
1 Samuel, y'all. I read all the way through Jesus. 1 Samuel all the way through to 12. My God. Okay. Oh, wait. I read. Oh, Jesus, my God. Just reading through this takes me back to where I was. We was deep in worship. I mean, we were deep in worship when we were reading all this, right? We were deep in worship.
And we give you praise and we give you honor and we give you glory.
But go read 1 Samuel chapters 1 through 12, and then go all the way to chapters 19 through 22. 1 Samuel chapter 18 through 22. Go read those, and 1 through 12 is what I've read.
Hey, glory to God. Hey, but I thank God. God, look on right now. In the name of Jesus.
But that is where I found love in them. King Saul said, my heart is knitted to your heart, and my flesh is knitted to your flesh. We are knitted together.
Look, I don't know about that now.
He was in love, and David was in love. That's what I got from it. But there are other instances, and you guys will just have to Google it, where homosexuality came up in the Bible. But Carlton Pearson yesterday on Larry Reed's YouTube channel, you have to subscribe. Make sure you go pay for his Patreon. $12 for a month.
Become a patron.
$150 for a year, I think.
$144.
Oh, $144. So make sure y'all go to Larry Reed Live.
If you were thinking about signing up for Patreon and you never did it before, it's best to do it now and do it for a year because you locked in forever at a small amount of 40 cents a day. Go to LarryReedLive.com and click Patreon. Now, this will be a great time for me to ask all of you guys to send LRL $1. But only thing I'm going to ask you to do is become a patron, LarryReedLive.com. But after you go and do that and sign up for year 144.
You have to pay, though, to see his exclusive videos, which was a video that is worth it because Carlton Pearson spoke, right? Who was a pastor that was shunned out of the church because of his beliefs that gays were not going to go to hell. Look, people looking at this like, well, who would that? Let me go look him up. Yeah, he's a pastor who had a big church, like a mega church.
Thank you, precious people. How many of you can say the Lord has done some good things for you? How many of you almost thought you weren't going to make it, but the Lord somehow brought you through? How many of you folks from out of town had a little attack of the devil just before you got here or came here? Look at somebody and say, the devil has won some battles, but he won't win the war. We win!
And he lost it all. His movie was on Netflix. I forgot the name of the movie. People who are church heads, you know, who pay attention to church stuff, like Larry Reed. We knew about him having this situation long before this movie even came out.
It was called Come Sunday.
Come Sunday. It was a great movie. But he believes that all gays are not going to go to hell. Because you're gay, you're not going to go to hell. Which I strongly believe. I don't know who the hell
said that anyway.
Like he said the Jews put that in the Bible.
Hillary? Hi, Bishop Pearson. I just need about 3 minutes. I'm sorry to bother you.
That's okay.
Okay, a question came up and I said Bishop Carlton Pearson is the only person who probably can answer this question. This is the question. How did homosexuality get into the text and the canonization of the Bible? The King James Version.
The subject is not emphasized. It was to the Church of Rome. And Rome is where the sex goddess Venus was worshipped, and orgies were committed in temples among both male and female prostitutes. It was about celebrating not just homosexuality, but human sexuality.
So, a lot of you people out there that think because you're gay, you're going to go to hell. No. I'll talk about that in another video. About my relationship with God. I'll talk about that in part 2. Because that's on a whole deep...
Right.
Oh my God.
It's got to be in your countenance. It's got to be in your demeanor. You've got to change the way you see things. You've got to change the way you see things. You've got to change the way you see things. Hey, 'cause God has already given you the victory.
Anyway, I think you guys should leave Darrel alone. I think y'all need to go read the Bible and find for yourself instances where homosexuality came up, and know God for yourself, because it's not that serious. The man can still deliver people. It's kind of like Leandria Johnson. She was out there singing with an ankle bracelet on her.
I got in trouble. I said I got in trouble. Y'all heard about it? I was drinking and driving.
same time, she was still loving the Lord. You know what I mean? I think people need to just like chill the fuck out, for real, because people still out here bringing people out. I mean, Darrel Walls is still bringing people out the fire.
Yeah.
Little do y'all know.
And when I fall, you're there to catch me. And when I fall again, you're there to do the same. Lord, you keep grace around me. You never leave me. Now unto you, who is able to keep me from falling. Oh, now unto you, who is able to keep me from falling. And you'll never leave me, you'll never leave me alone. And when I fall, you're there to catch me. And when I fall again.
But I appreciate Carlton Pearson coming on and explaining that. I didn't listen to everything he said. I have to go back and watch the video. But I'm like, things is just different in church. I'm not going to nobody's church. I have church right here in my house. I will every now and again, but I'm not finna sit up in nobody's church to get what I can get at home in my living room on the threshing floor.
Not the threshing floor.
I'm serious. You have to make a flow. You gotta clear them demons out before you get started. My pastor is Juanita Bynum. That's my pastor.
She virtual boost though.
My pastor, and she international. Because I don't know what her church at. But I listened to the 1994.
Okay.
She still got videos on YouTube that apply for the day. I'll be back there watching 1994, 91, 92. And I get a good word from all those old one Titus Vitums. Anyway, then Aja, you talked about Aja and her brother coming on. They came on. He deleted his. They came on going off, but of course Aja and Alec would go on because they're the younger ones with a platform.
Right.
Rhea is too grown for that, and Darrel too grown for going on there arguing with somebody. I'm not understanding what y'all so mad at. What is Aja and Alec so mad at? I mean, it is what it is. Oh, Aja, you said already earlier today. Aja was caught
slurping
with her whole naked ass.
Right.
That's what Larry Reed said.
They sent me the video, but this was not the original video that we had discussed and found everywhere. This was another video. I put it over there, and I had the conversation. Then the Papa once again came back at me again, trying to say that's not even him. I talked to my son. That's not him. If you looked at the video, I gotta say allegedly. Allegedly it was him, but it looked like it was him to me. Then we went on about our business. Next thing you know, 2 videos come out of the light-skinned little girl. Well, I can't think of her name, but to me, she was the baddest singer. Rhea. No, Rhea's it's another. No, but they had an alleged video of her, Aja, the light-skinned girl, where she said it was a mistake. Her whole naked hind part, front and back, soft middle part, chest meat, bread basket. Fake. Right, so
they said that he was putting allegedly
because we ain't seen
slobbing on his knob and sucking
allegedly
on his allegedly like they were hard candy Jolly Ranchers.
Jesus.
He was standing up and she was on her knees and he was plunging his inches in and out of her mouth.
Okay. And who said that? On lipstickalley.com.
Girl.
And that was
Walter Hawkins, girl.
Gospel singer. His occupation is the gospel singer. It does say
that's a screen name. Right.
His screen name is Walter Hawkins.
Right.
So he's clearly a troll.
Right.
He's clearly a troll, so this could be a lie. I mean, come on, let's not believe that. Make sure you screenshot that because we need proof that somebody said that. We didn't say that. Oh, that's already a screenshot. See that? We didn't say that. Somebody else said it. Darrel deleted his Instagram. He just let it back up, and hopefully he come out and just embrace, how he feeling. Because
he couldn't let go of all them men that he was following, them sexy body men.
It's people out here like me. I'm living this gay lifestyle all my life, and I love the Lord, and I be feeling like
my said, I'm living for the Lord.
Mabel Simmons, you come before me more than you go to the doctor for a checkup.
Listen, I changed my life. You ain't got to say that. I am living for the Lord. I am living for the Lord. I am living for the Lord. Hallelujah. I feel him down in my spirit.
Seriously, I need like a group of people who are passionate like I am about Jesus, and it's not that many. You know what I'm saying? It's not that many people, young guys who are gay, who are truly passionate. The ones that go to Dream Center just want to be seen. Right. Not all of them though, but some of the ones that go to Dream Center, they go to see each other. Right, fashion show. Hezekiah Walker Church, Love Fellowship, whatever. No, that's his choir. I forgot the name of his church. LFCC or something like that. Love Fellowship Christian Center or something like that. But Hezekiah Walker Church. But you know what? Maybe Darrel came out because that interview just came out with Kalante, or Kalante just said everything he just said. Maybe Darrel wanted us to see this happen. Mm-hmm. He shared it to his close friends. Sure. I said the same thing Larry said before I even watched Larry. Who the fuck did he trust enough? Like, if you trying to keep this a secret, you have to say that your own damn mouth. You're trying to keep this a secret. Why would you trust close friends and kiss this boy? And like, maybe he clicked on somebody by mistake. Maybe I don't know why he would listen to me. Why would he post it? Period. Why would you record that? Period. Right. And who the fuck are these close friends? Close friends. I just don't understand recording any of that whatsoever. I'm not doing it if I'm down low undercover. It's just why we're recording. Mm-hmm. Especially us kissing or doing something like that. Now you want to record our feet together now and us comparing our shoes or some shit. Then guess what? I could say I did that with some random person. But we did used to record us kissing and lovey-dovey and shit like that. Not record, but take pictures. Not undercover in the closet, gospel singers trying to hide the fact that we were gay. That's true. If you know that you're trying to hide it, why record anything? Where's the camera out? EBB Ashando.
Hey, EB Ashando. God, we came to praise you. We came to lift you up. We came to magnify your holy name. Hey, EB Ashando.
Right. EBB Ashanama.
Hey, EBB Ashanama. Hey, EBB Ashata. Because truly the name of the Lord is a high tower. The righteous run in and they are saved. Hey, EBB Ashanama.
We ain't taking no pictures.
But the boy truly can sing, and he is truly anointed. I think y'all need to embrace the gay thing and embrace same sex. As long as people are genuine and are not playing, because it's some people be playing. Darrel ain't playing, man. The boy loves the Lord. Like, he really loves the Lord. You can't, like... I thought you was talking about playing by being gay. Nah, he can't play by that. I'm talking about playing with God. It's some gospel singers who not truly there and just want to go out here for show and just to scream and holler. Like, Darrel don't give me that. Darrel give me, he can sing and truly be worshiping. Come out, do a video. Go on y'all YouTube channel and do a whole little show. Or come here on the Urban Binge and let us interview you.
Look, you gotta be ready, because we're gonna be asking some questions.
But no, I'm gonna be much more humble than I am now.
Y'all sucking dick.
No, I'm gonna be more humble than I am now. I'm definitely gonna be more humble than I am now. I'm not gonna be playing games and joking around, smoking and shit. None of that shit. I'm gonna be definitely being straight up with him, but I don't think it's even no interview that needs to be done about this. I think that the whole thing is what it is. I'm gay, I'm a gospel singer, I love the Lord, and now I'm an independent artist. Because Kirk ain't having it. Kirk said, I struggle with homosexuality enough.
He was damn struggling with that masturbation.
Allegedly. You're right. I think
beating that meat.
Allegedly, because I told you that. But we need to be able to find the article. Go look it up.
Well,
but no, I believe that's true though. I believe that's true. Kirk
No, we
did
did
have
see that
he
on
had a
something.
masturbation on his tour and stuff. He was sitting there beating it.
I was doing it at home when she was asleep. You know?
Really?
Yeah. When she was asleep, I'd go upstairs. You know, yeah.
And he was watching porn and shit. You know, Kirk was addicted to porn and jacking off.
He tried to implement it within our marriage. You know, watch this with me, honey.
Yeah.
You know, it made me feel dirty. So I was like, I'm not watching it. I would get angry. I was like, no, I'm not watching it with you.
He truly was. He was addicted to porn
Kirk
and
Franklin,
jacking.
porn addiction.
Kirk Franklin, jacking off addiction. Right. From masturbation and porn addiction.
Kirk's secret life ran amok while he traveled to promote his latest releases. At home, Tammy had no idea of the extent of Kirk's problem.
He knew how I felt about it. I didn't see any evidence that he was doing it at home. So I would think that he was hiding it from me.
So you had a secret life? Yeah, I was doing it at home when she was asleep. You know? Really? Yeah. When she was asleep, I'd go upstairs.
Yeah, you're right. He did have that issue. But I don't think he want to be associated with stuff like that. Kirk, Leandria, Larry,
That's fine.
me,
We're not
we are
trying
all
to glorify
Aquarius.
your past, honey. We ain't the ones that's trying to make you out to be what you was.
But he's just serious with his walk with God. I think
right.
that Kirk
We're just
don't
saying
want to
that
be
you can-
associated with that.
Right.
Because he cut all ties with TONÉX. Him and TONÉX was in love.
In love. Lord have mercy.
But he severed all ties with B.SLADE.
I
when
think that
B.SLADE
was
came
a
out as
PC
B.SLADE, as
thing.
gay.
I think that was a politically correct thing to do when you are an aspiring.
It was.
I just think that what was going on in the industry at the time, he couldn't associate himself with stuff like that, or else it would have.
And
thrown
what's
him in
going on
same
in the
boat.
time now? Because he said, I'm not dealing with it. Alex said, y'all will see us in 20 years at a reunion tour. That's what Kirk ain't having.
But they've been wanting to throw
Do
that damn
solo-
group out the water because Alec been doing his own
trying to do,
album,
and Darrel been recording his own shit. Yeah, I
and
know.
Darrel been doing his own gospel music.
But you know what? Aja and Rhea could be the new Mary.
It's like you're looking through a telescope. You see where you're gonna be. You're growing, getting better. You're not the person they see. Can't be mad at the things you've been. It's like you're looking through a telescope. You see where you're gonna be. Growing, getting better. You're not the person they see. Can't be mad at the things you've been through, 'cause they built your muscle. Now you're stronger than you've ever been. They can't stop no hustle. Your faith ain't never small. That's what brought you this far.
They make a group with both of them.
What? That's a good ass idea.
Since Mary, Tina, and Erica can't come together, put Aja and Rhea together as a group alone. Make Darrel a whole gospel singer, and let Alec be an independent artist like Frank Ocean. He needs to get signed to Boys Don't Cry or something like that. Ain't that the name of
his label?
Of his label, right? He needs to get signed to something like that. Okay, let's. Anything else we missed, we probably did. But I wanted to get on here and just say it's not fair. Let Darrel live, man.
I don't wanna be that lie to make you second guess who I'm representing. No, I'm not perfect. Hey, you made me good, so let me be great. Oh.
Take offense, but I just think it needs to be said.
Cause you ain't laid down. You ain't laid down. You ain't laid down.
So many pastors out here, man, doing shit. Y'all don't even know. That does not mean they don't love the Lord or they're not anointed or they can't bring you out.
Right.
We all want a pastor or a gospel singer to look up to somebody who is perfect. But the reality is, nobody is perfect. I mean, we have a story of our own about a major pastor. Yeah, he rubbing his head in Atlanta, who we felt sexually tried us. And his assistant was standing there, and his security is aware of something as well.
His ass.
And it was we playing now, but it was traumatic then. I was crying and everything, but I was crying to my mama, and we were homeless at the time, but I was crying to my mama, and we have not told anybody but our mama
I was
this
just
story.
in shock until we got home because I didn't say nothing.
Yeah.
I just didn't understand how what was anticipated by so many people would have happened to us.
But you know what? The thing is, people are not perfect, even pastors. And one day we'll tell our story and everybody is going to be shocked. And we probably will get lawsuits or somebody will probably try to sue us. But regardless of if you try to sue us, our truth is our truth. And this is the truth. Whether they want to lie or not, pull up the cameras. Pull up the cameras, period. In the building. We
in the
up,
elevator.
Everything. In the elevator and everything. We went up and everything. And old girl, Miss Cherry, is a witness because I was standing there talking to her when the bishop came and called my name from behind. Justin, I've been calling your phone and you're not answering the phone. Come on, I've been looking for you. Let's go upstairs.
And the type of physical contact that was going on before we even reached the room.
Before we reached the enclosed room on the elevator was already showing us that it's going to go to
I was grabbed around my waist.
Yeah, before we even got on the elevator.
And
let's not even.
Yeah. Okay.
We're gonna tell y'all. We're gonna tell y'all. Y'all are gonna be shocked at the person, but maybe we should get an attorney before we tell our story so that we can be covered when we do tell our story. And we're not looking for money.
I don't give a damn about no money.
I was traumatized by it. I was hurt by it, but I want to tell my story to vindicate.
Honestly, we went to them for help and didn't even accept any further help from them after that happened because of what happened.
Mm-hmm.
So we were just completely
astounded and shocked. I still have his cell phone number in my phone, still. And I just want the boys, it was other accusers. I just want those accusers to be vindicated. I mean, I have no ties to them and I don't know them, but I want them to feel like, damn, so it even happened again before such and such. I don't even want to give too many hints, but yes, you know what I'm saying? But y'all gonna be shocked when we tell y'all who the person is, who the bishop is, who the pastor is. But maybe we should create a Patreon and have people come over and pay for it. But maybe not. I just don't want to put it all out there and it's free to the public, and maybe the embedation needs to be taken away. So people don't be able to take the embedding and go put it in other places and stuff like that. But the truth is the truth, and I just want to be able to tell my story because people have flaws and people have issues, but still love the Lord, still anointed, and can still bring you out of a dark place.
Right.
Still can bless your spirit and can still be sold into.
Yeah, that doesn't take
it's
away
not for you to judge them. It's for God too. And that's just where that comes from, really.
Now listen, when it comes down to R. Kelly, I'm judging.
This is not me, y'all. I'm fighting for my life. Y'all killing me with this. I can't have 30 years of my career. Robert. 30 years of my career.
Bye. I don't care.
No, seriously, but R. Kelly too, he loved the Lord. And, and people may not agree, but we'll talk about that later. We'll talk about that in a minute.
I don't.
Will I be satisfied? Satisfied with you? I didn't no one ever knows. Never knows my name, and every one of my gifts never ever bring me fame. If everything I have someday I lose.
But part 2 of this Darrel Walls, we're going to continue talking about it because I think more stuff is probably going to come out, and Darrel is probably going to do a video.
Now you don't like me like that. Ain't nobody coming for me. It's just I'm sure people would
But COVID fucked a lot of shit up, and he's still about to move to another apartment. We're about to move again out of here to another apartment. So shit never ends. Shit never ends. Anyway, I'm your boy Rico Bellucci.
And I'm Jay.
And this is the Urban Binge on RiBelTV. Make sure you
hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and
hit that bell
so that way you can be subscribed.
Notified. You always say subscribe.
So that you can notify all the videos that we're going to post.
Yeah. And Housewives videos coming up soon. And part 2 to this Darrel Walls thing is coming up soon. We do have a baby we gotta go take care of. Right?
Yeah, but them Housewives videos, child, look, they listen, just wait on them. They coming.
All right. And Darrel,
Don't worry.
call us. Do a video, Darrel. Call us. Hit us up.
Yeah, you can call us and you can. Okay.
Alex
so,
too.
Right.
Now hit us up. Seriously, we would love to interview you. Stop doing these. Bye. Back it up. Oh, it just died. Right in the right place. Right in the right place.
I'm only doing what God told me to do. So it's more about Him. And this is my gift.
So let me be great.
Yeah. He made me great. So let me be great.
So let me be great.
Unos, dos, tres, cuatro, nigga.